Beyond Limits took on Sapphire in a clash of two champions, with the Super Cup rematch going for another sequel in this encounter. But teams looking for different things, as Sapphire were unbeaten in 2026. Beyond Limits, on the other hand, were looking to open an 8-point gap between themselves and Atlantic Business. It didn't take long for Beyond Limits to let their intentions be registered in the fixture, and it was as quickly as possible. The visitors were no slouches either, and they wanted to show that champions were one people you'd have to take it from. The opportunities continued to fall both ways, but there was no difference between the two sides in the first 45 minutes, with Beyond Limits guilty of a lot of misses, particularly as they tried to thread every opportunity that came their way through. Teams continued to create chances, but were unable to convert possession to goals, including this one that hit the base of the post, but still didn't go in. Beyond Limits were questioning what they were doing, and at the break it was goalless. But whatever it was that was said in the dressing room seemed to have a profound impact on the Sky Blue Stars, and out of the block in the second half, they would find themselves in the ascendancy, creating chance after chance, and this one after beating the offside trap. Rawa would comfortably fill Mark, who would turn it home to make it 1-0. It was a much needed goal for the Sky Blue Stars, as Mark positioned himself onside. No need for digital assistant review there. The goal seemed to give them a lot of wind in their sails, and they would be the better side, but Real Sapphire were not going to go down just like that. They almost got an equalizer straight after the goal, after the goalkeeper claimed an opportunity that was set loose in the box. They would hit the bar, and Ayenugba would once again have to show his skills in goal to keep his side 1-0 up in the encounter. But as time ebbed away, it was a huge question of if Real Sapphire could sustain what they could do to get an equalizer, and Beyond Limits continued to exploit gaps in behind the defense as the match wore out. Attrition getting in at this point, and both teams were struggling badly with opportunities from range the other day for Beyond Limits as they sought to close it out. But there would be one last attempt to go into the box, and the visitors would not resist contact. There were allegations and there were protestations, but the penalty would be awarded, and Abdullahi would make no mistake, sending the goalkeeper the wrong way to give Beyond Limits a 2-goal advantage. The captain doing his work perfectly. The 2-goal lead was very important, and sooner than later Real Sapphire would almost make it 2-1, as they would put themselves in position, and they would get that goal with time going deep in stoppage time. A free kick lofted into the box, headed back across the face of goal, and a beautiful connection to make it 2-1. The question was if there was going to be enough time to get an equalizer, but they had run out of time, and it would be all she wrote, as Beyond Limits opened an 8-point gap between themselves and Atlantic Business at the top of the table.